Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, we're back to Final Fantasy. Yay! I know. But we are on the crafty quests at the moment, so we're on the metalized stuff if you haven't catched up by the pickup down below. So let's get over, because I don't want to hang out here. Just do nothing for it. I want to get to banging those pots. Yahoo! All set up for the metalwork? You better believe it. We have our blacksmith, our goldsmith, and armor smith, and we're going to do this as the armor smith, just because I have extra bonus points to work with. Ahoo! Jinga Barini. Seems to be relieved to see you. They don't know me yet. Must be my lucky day. That is actually the top for the metalsmith. Mm-hmm. This artisan fully roped in, aren't you? Yep. Pleasure. Proprietor of the shop, from pots to knives. If it's used on the daily and made o' metal, I smith it. And you've got bug sprayers? One code I live by, and that's never to keep a customer waiting. As soon as an order comes in, I do my damnedest to have it be ready as soon as able. Can't have folks living their lives without proper utensils, see? Oh, fair enough. Watering cans. That looks like just a bar of metal. Watering can. Copper pots. Those look like pump sprayers for fire for this. Yes. Won't say that speed don't come at a price. My goods come quality assured. Ain't always pretty to look at. Basic. Once upon a time, I might have been aspired to melt metalware even a dawn servant would be proud to use, but that was a childish dream. But childish laughs. Never such things. Reality ain't so sweet. Better leave fancy fineries to the moblins. I ain't ashamed to admit their craftsmanship knows no equal. We'll learn, teacher yet. Ain't ashamed of what I do either. Knowing my goods is needed is what gets me up in the morning. Fair enough. Trying to say I win my customers providing fast, reliable service. And I need your help to give them that. Bit of an embarrassment. Problem on my hands, see. Had a young lass come to me asking for work a whiles back. She claimed to have asking me for work. Not asking me for work, but asking me for work. Experience working metal. Figured why not? The new hire, I thought I could start accepting bulk orders. But that Pawapini, bless her heart, earnest to a fault, but the girl barely knows her way around a pitchfork, let alone a forge. Already done a hefty order. Afraid we won't have it ready in time. Ain't want to let any one of my customers down. Right. If I ask you, you leave me a hand, you'll be compensated for your work. Promise. Done. Hold you to the well-compensated part. I can handle it. I'll chase rats out of one basement into someone else's basement, then you get that job too, right? Heartening reply. Always sense of confidence, so not too shabby out. Artisan. Well, shabby by introductions. Best begin the introductions. My trouble you to fetch Poeni, Bayside Bevy, purchase materials for pots time ago, hasn't returned. All right. I always love how people basically send you off to find these people. Never really give you a proper description. There's a Pawanini girl. You got, an description? Yes, standard type robes with bright colors on them. Just like look at them with this interest. Shortish, tallish, longish, shortish, blondish, brownish. Oh, blonde with green eyes. Cool, we can look for that. Did we actually get it right, or did we get it wrong? Yeah, still find them anyway, though. You're one of the third Promise's companions, aren't you? Hey, a light blue or green. We're not that far off. May not recall, but we actually passed one another in Earthenshire. Oh, that's right. The other former Potsworn. Oh. That's right. She was one brought in with someone else. I'm honored to finally meet you. I do miss the Moblin spoils us artisans. They provided every luxury you can imagine. Caught fluffier than alpaca fleece, platters of delectable food. Best of all, they took care of all the cleaning, let us focus wholeheartedly on our work. But The last storm left them short on supplies and help hands. I realized the environment I once enjoyed there would not soon return. So they're not able to complete that. Made the hard choice to end my pot pack and journey here for work. We've hardly met. I'm talking your ear off. Excuse me, what brings you to this corner of Tyrol? Well, I was told you were buying materials that needed work. Ah. Mr. Roser said Rajat. Rial. Yep, Rial requested your assistance with the shop. It's more about Ral, but I'm not going to roll the R's that bad. Forgive me, my ineptitude has inconvenienced even you. Not yet, it hasn't. The work of her, I can't seem to fulfill one missed requests properly. Oh no, can't fulfill them. Whatever is the issue. Hotsworn, my work was quite intricate, you see. The Moblins desired only the most lavish, ornate novelties. So that's what I made. I can't imagine where to begin making household goods. Not even a pot. Spent more time I care in front of a supplier trying to guess which materials might be appropriate for forging until utterly overwhelmed and wound up here. Copper, iron. Confounded by a pot. I'm no artisan. I'm a fraud. Someone started with more artistic principles and worked back to making it, versus someone who started with the basics and then became more artisanal as they went along. You know, most people aren't even aware that the Potsworn exists. Portsworn. Even bringing up as a credential here only seems to garner doubt. I feel as if I've begged for work at every shop until the odds, but none would hire me. None but Rial. She knew more of the Potsworn than anyone else. She welcomed me with open arms instead of disbelief. I want to repair compassion, her faith in me. So I will. This time, it's not time. This isn't time to be moping. God damn it, read. Having fun now. Even I have a new friend beside me. I can't simply relearn the basics. Starting materials for a pot. Turn to this as she requested. Cool. Oh, like my mind wants to run 500 miles an hour and my basic eyes are saying, no, this is the speed you read at. I'm jumping words and misspelling things. It's just things that happen, but... Ooh, boys are strong asses tonight. It's gonna be fun, that's for certain. Filled up with a bunch of names and places and things. To think she didn't even know the beginnings of a pot. But that can come later. You're both here. I'd like to discuss the bulk order we have lined up. I'll fill you in once you're ready, so just give me a shout. That's the introductory quest. Yay! Exralsor Metalwares. We're just going to give her Ral. We'll go with it. Alright, let's begin. 250 Fire and Ice. So be it the Song of Fire and Ice. Or is it the Book of Fire and Ice? Take it you're ready. I'll elaborate on the details of the order. Hano farmer requests a supply of scythes to be used in harvesting reeds. Light, they're deceptively firm. That being the case, both of you will need to take special care with the blades to have a sharp edge. Make sure the handles have enough girth for the hefty hands of the Hanu. Harvest season draws near. Time is tight. If you could bring out 6 scythes, Hawani and I can handle the rest. I'm counting on you. Get to work. So I'm going to need... Now, here's the fun fact. Okay, so I'm going to need integral lumber, and it's going to be a thing. Enite whetstone, chondrite ingots. That's all old stuff, so I can do that all this. But do I have any chondrite? No, I don't. Any antoid whetstones? No, we don't. And I don't have any more integral lumber. I burned that. Right. Chondrite ingots should go down simple and fast. It's a 90 item. We are full bore. No. So we should be able to buy minimum supplies. We don't even have to buy anything special. No. Because we're 10 levels above on the 90 recipe. Yay. What's that mean? It means I can jump over here and just buy materials direct. So I'm going to need 12 chondrite, 6 and 6. Okay, the integral lumber. So I'm looking for... Yeah. Integral armor. Lumber. Ultima Thule. Sea of Stars. Alright. Well, if the lumber's 1,000, let's not be dumb about it then. What's the log sell for? This, I need 5 logs to make up the lumber. There's a classic response. The 5 logs to make that, I need at least 30 lumber. Cool. Then I could buy these 2 and have enough lumber. Cool. That gives me the lumber. Next up, Annanite whetstone. So let's just check for that. ANN Ite. What the whetstone sell for? Oh, we're selling those for expensive because... Oh, geez, Westerly. Oh, no. Really? Of 4. Ugh. It's 4 of those. I only need 24. Yuck. Need either 6 of these or 24 of those. And 99 of that is 68, which is dumb. 36. 2, 4, and these 2. Because that's cheaper to buy from the market than it is to basically do the other. Alright, chondrite. Versus an achondrite. Yes, type of meteor to be precise. What did the ingot sell for? I can get 32 for 63,000, which I don't need. I don't need the good stuff, so I can get 1, 2, 3. So I can buy just the regular ones. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, no. 12. Cool. We'll just have to wick the lumber out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's kind of funny. It is. It is. It's the 90. Integral lumber. Synthesis. Told ya. Easy enough. The 90 stuff, which is the first level entry stuff, because I'm 10 levels higher, I can just do the quick burn on the stuff. All the rest of it's going to be a little more work. If you only need this small amount of work done to it, like that's going to stop me. You know, I'm going to take it right to the top because I can. To have some good chunky food too along the way. Oh yeah. Worked out with the price for the whole thing just to convert this. You could probably just turn around. It's like, oh, we'll just make everyone this stuff, but only those who are just getting into it who haven't actually done what I've done, which is hold off the quests until you're actually max level. and get the appropriate amount of gear. If you don't need this one, I know, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, complete that. Lumber can go here. This can go here. That can go here. This can go here. Whip out this and forgot this is specialist stuff. Goldsmithing, armor smithing. We'll do it this way. That and all the rest of the materials. Let's go. Like I said, it's a 91. I'm not even going to bother with anything fancy pants on it. The other ones I'm going to have to take my time and craft up the individual components. This one goes fast. Hunter needs sides. I would have thought, looking at the way they were doing things, these would have been hand scythes. You know, something in the hands that that looks like how they were doing it. You know, lift and cut, pull and cut. These look like full-on, just, you know, Western-styled scythes. Not, I'm thinking sickles, dingus. Oops. Wrong one. Like, sitting there looking at myself, why is that not finished? Because you click this instead of that. Oops. A bad demonstration of my level of precision. At least it's not the bathroom floor. Oh, you gotta make fun of things like that. In that way. More fun. There we go. Deliver the reed sides here. And she's just nervous. Remember, you only need to make up to this level. This is fine work, even better than I hoped for. In fact, to be an artisan of some renown abroad. Yes. And trigger the thing. Let's see what we have. Had a good look at each of the scythes. Pleased to say the quality's up to par. Good work, both of you. As for quantity, we have the 6 prepared by Thalen, 2 prepared by this, and 3 by this, 11. We've got the amount requested by the client. We're so fixated coming up with a design that was easy to use and maintain that I barely had time to make them. If I'd been faster, perhaps reduce Thalen's burden. Oh, yes. If I had had more time, I would have written a shorter letter. Well, in the end, your design was elegantly simple. Best designs are simple and elegant. That'll come in handy if we ever have to make more. And if our customers have an easier time maintaining the tools, all the better. Inform the client that the sites are ready to be picked up. Won't be a moment. Oh boy, watch where you're walking with those things. Those will be ankle nippers big time. Wait, I have the sides you requested here. Someone's excited. Marvelous. Worth all the way coming to the city for such craftsmanship. Much easier time with the harvest. For we Hano, the harvest is an immense task, crucial to our way of life. Softer reeds are used as firm, sturdier ones use the thatch roofs of our homes and more. Our livelihoods are built on reeds. Could have been a real joke to have them all named Reed of some description. Both the assistant in crafting and science? Yes, thank you so much for putting so much care into your work. Stop it. It was our pleasure. Embarrassed. Act is the first time you've been ever thanked for a job. Well done. You had plenty of experience as an artisan before coming to work for me, didn't you? I did, but an intermediary took the care of the transactions. I never actually met the customer face to face. Believe it or not, this is the first time. I must say, the feeling is amazing. Really, really amazing. In fact, I should be thanking you too, miss. Really is a sweet child, as you said, Ray. I see why a long-time loner like you would speak so fondly of your new hand. Uh-oh. No. Told you what, that just between you and me. Oh, great. So we have someone who's very someone's a bit tsundere baka type at the moment. This will be funny. This ought to be an absolute hoot of a quest line. I'll be letting everyone know back home that Raw Metalwares is the best place to buy their supplies. You'll be hearing from me again before long. I appreciate it. Do come again. I do not know where he's going to be sticking those. With a little word of mouth, any order may come in before we know it. That said, you're still clearly needing more practice with crafting the essentials. Till she's had a proper handle on things, I hope I continue to rely on your help. Yeah, no, I can cover the distances. So let's see what the 92 is. This ought to be the first real irresistible intrigue. You're more esteemed, a meddlesome metal worker. Oh boy. Getting the real Skeletor lines out here. New order of business to discuss. What shall we? Glad you're here. Thalen. Just almost messed that one up. Thanks to our last client, word of our efficiency seems to have spread, and a new bulk order has come in. I trust I can still count on your help. Yeah, I'm going to go over here. Bye. What's the request this time? Large order tortilla presses for Aunt T's. Okay, last I checked, tortilla presses aren't exactly uniform is the right word I want to use. There's dozens of different sort of designs, especially in the more local and traditional regions. Who's that? What? Never heard of Aunt T's Tacos? One of the most popular taco places in the city? See, but tortilla presses are normally ordered in bulk. Surely her stock didn't all break at once. Something of a special case. Seems their manufacturing in charge of T's tortilla production is having a complete overhaul. Everything needs to be replaced, spares included. He wants us to prepare as many presses as possible. It's not a bad thing. Why would you... never mind. Logic in this one makes this. Make 6 of them, we'll handle the remainder. T entrusted this shop order because she has faith we'll get the job done in a timely fashion. Let's show her what we're made of. Do my best to make sure she leaves as satisfied as our last customer. Alright. Well, as I said, there's no firm design in any of this for how a press is actually, well, pressed. You know, some are right out flat bits that just splat. Okay, now we're talking more along the lines of what I was expecting, which is basically metal, metal, and metal. Right? The ingots can both be probably made with one, but the other one in between will be the actual goldsmithing. So you'll need blacksmithing and or armor smithing and goldsmithing to complete the job. Nifty. And you're probably best to basically grab the ore. Oh yeah. So what are we looking at? Ruthium ingots. Durium ore. This. Okay, do I have any of this ore lurking around my kits? No, I don't. What about high durium? No, I'm out of durium. Okay, see, armor craft, this craft. Very rare for that to be, there. Oops. Mountain chromite. Molybdenum and chrome. That's the moly chrome. It's going to be the hardest hitting press ever. And LAR uses, of course, LAR metal and high durium sand. Ruby. LAR ore. I need 30 of those. ID sand, 6. Another M chrome, about 30. Moly, 6. Needs the, ruthenium ore. So, let's have a look what we can fetch pile off this market board. So, let's get the base metals first. Okay, what are you selling the ingots for? Ah, that's right. These were also... Yeah, that's not going to work. Ruthenium ore. Okay, 230. 230. 30 ore pieces. 2,400 at 800. I can get more below that. 8. 12. 16. 20. Take it off the bottom? Exactly. 30. Cool. Alright, and we want mountain chromite next. Mountain chromite ingots. There's my response to that one. No. 30,000 for 99. 39 for 23. Sold. That's all I need. We're gonna have a bit of work here to thump through then, aren't we? LAR ore. It's cheaper to buy it right here. Really is? Really is. Alright. I know. Alright, so I'm going to also need the... Hider. I need sand, 6 thereof. 7 will do. Or those 8 will do. And I need the moly. Need the molybdenum. Oop, wrong one. Almost got the wrong ore there. That would be sad. Again, I don't need much. This will be more than enough. I'm paying $20,000 just for a block of 99 when I don't need it. The healer died. It's a valuable player. And they went kaplat. That's not great. Alright, that's all I need. Yes. Doo-doo-doo. Oops. We'll sell the integral lumber. Doo-doo-doo. You're selling them for 16 for 3. We'll put this up here for recover some costs. 12,000. It's only a single piece. We'll see if it sells. Possibility? Don't know. Someone may pick it up just because it's a single piece and they bonged one. You'd be surprised on that. It's like, I just need to do this little bit of work and break, or oh, it wasn't high quality enough, or just this. And you're just like, it's fun, isn't it? It's like, oh, it was so good, and then no. Quick patch job. Thank you. All right, let's start with. Let's do the ruthenium ingot mountain chromite first. Yes, it's a nice anvil. We've got a metal shear on one side, a vise at the other, and a very nice heavy wood block in the middle with a hammer, but where's the flat bit for hammering flat stuff? Oh, I should have had a snack. Take that. 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 Don't like having to waste those. Leaves a poor taste in one's mouth. Get away with this. Oh yeah. Only need 2,000. That's more than enough. And this. Oh yeah. On. Only need 6 of each, and I can't move that while I'm crafting. Dang it. Oh, I should have stood up. You goofball. Never mind. Oh, I've really scuffed this job. You have? Yar. I'll take the hit. Okay. First of all, I should be moving this stuff down here. Those are not in the right spots, I know that. I know it, it's not in the right spot, but I will have some salmon jerky. In fact, I'll have 2 pieces of salmon jerky, that we don't have to get up with. Excellent. Excellent. Back to it. Set 1, 2. Look at that. Oh, a little bit of work, a little bit of happy. Just banging metal on this. And you'd like to bang metal? It would be neat to do this as a thing, you know? Honest answers. Go play it banging on a forge, heating up metal, smacking it with a hammer. Right? I know, it's one of those things. Oh, that's right. Brain. Brain? Your brain. Second there, my brain got into a panic mode. It's like, you realize you're not doing it right. I'm not doing it right. How am I not doing it right? Those aren't collectibles. It's like, wait, no, these are just the components to make the collectibles. Ah. Stop that. Oh, crap. I'm in for a good night tonight. Holy crap, I am glad I'm doing this instead of trying to do runs. I think I'd be like, trying to be like, okay, now the mechanic is, it's going to do zooming across the table. And it's like, no, that's a different dungeon. It's like, damn it, it's got me again. Been there and done that. Talk about dazed and confused. Right, 2 more ingots to do. I have more material than I need, so I can't just build until I'm out of material. That would be a bad spot. That's certain. All right. It's good. Bang. 5. 1 more of the. Ding ding dong dong ba dong. Tinkle tanker noises. Absolutely. Ooh, cracking good. On a hell of a build line on this one. We knew we were done. All right. Mount Chromite. See, this is the big thing. You don't have to get up for the other ingot, do you? No. It's nice. Do a standard pattern and see where we get on that one. You made this one before? No, I skipped this material. Obviously, otherwise I'd have a tick in the box. Aha! Why? Well, I didn't need it for actually doing any of the leveling work. I did it through the leave quests. Leave quests didn't, you know, there technically probably was a molly in the pile. It was like, yeah, I don't need to do that. I can skip that one. Because a com 19. Well, that's more than enough. Cool. So without the good marker, we've got enough of a build to get that done. Sweet. I like it. Oh, I did the harder material first. Meh. Here I am worried about it, and it's just like, you're doing the hard material first. Really? Didn't realize. There I go being a goofball again. One 8, 7 2. Damn it. Now that I know it's the lower materials, it's like, oh, you're so close. But banging out 1, pretty close. 2. Yes, refining touch. We're like, that's great. It is great. Everyone else is like, that's not the right method. My response is, don't matter. It's working. You get there in the end, that's all you need to know. One 9. That's good. Good. Between the posts, that's all that matters. That was a blinky rainbow. That was excellent. It turns into that bogus color, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Nice. Hell, I can just get away with this. I don't need to get the 3 in the over. I can just go boom and then jump it. Force down. 2 to go. Coming into the stream and say, oh my god, this rings a bell. Oh, it rings an anvil, but hey. Like you're terrible. Can be. It certainly can be. Sometimes that's more entertaining than not. Thinking of all the filthy side jokes when you're doing something clean. Meanwhile, someone's like, get your head out of the gutter. It's like, that would definitely be an upstep for me. 1 9. Cool. Done. And 1 more. The real trick is going to be getting around what crafting lines exist. That is going to be the fun part. Like, I know the mountain chromite is basically given to people as an armor set, so no one's really going to be looking for it. Hence why there's this, or people going for large quantities of it. You could bundle up 6 bundles of this, 6 of that, and 6 of the Lar ore. And I know this and the Lar would sell relatively well. We're a lot better than the mountain chromite, because those are part of the leave quest turn-ins. 3 apiece type thing. You want to be like, yes, I'll just turn in your work, because you can do that. That's the wonderful facts about this. The leave quests don't care if you actually made it, as long as you turned it in. There's a number of quests that do that. Overthinking things, overdoing things. Conversation. This is great work. You're an awesome metalsmith. Well, at least I know where to buy the metal. Sort of being a smith in a way. Right. Now, I need... This one's going to be fun. I can see myself removing blacksmith and just putting carpenter here again. Maybe. Maybe. I'll leave it there, because there may be something that you can't make with one or the other. But you doubt it? I do. Oh, it's just the easy one, too. Yay! Pop, 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 up. Huge magnifiers. Just a clunk, clunk, clunk. Heart box. Sorts of fine screws or jewels or something like that, I guess. Ick. Me and my wasteful ways of doing things. Tap, 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 tap. All the buttons are in the same spots for me. It's like, oh, they really are, aren't they? It drove me spare when I first started doing crafting as Omni crafting. You know, have buttons here, there, some buttons you couldn't have because when you first started doing it, it was all about the cross-class skills, which were fine, but they had this wonderful case of having to have, you know, this skill or that skill, and you couldn't have this skill because this one had to be that way. And so much happier that they made it the way they did. Talk about sweet. Double excellent. Someone wants me through this fast. Ain't that the truthable? Well, get on with it. Working. Just tapping on the hammer. $19.5. That's more than enough. You cannot use this skill at this time. 3. No, I need 3 more. Can't go too fast on it either. Go too fast on it. You'll basically skip off and crash. When you make the comical mistakes that everyone looks at you and goes, what'd you do that for? And you're like, don't need that. No. It'd be horrible or terrible. Don't know if you could combine those two words to be a very good one to describe what's going on. Like, you only get 3 out of that before you drop it. Yeah. Remember, tricks of the trade used to be in weaving. Right? The whole reason you became an Omnicrafter was to get a hold of things like Maker's Men. This was in leather working. This was in alchemy. This was weaving. Observe was normal. This was weaving. All these special ones were all across the board everywhere too, as is this and that. And this was, of course, under woodworking, I believe. Like, really? Yep. Really? That all ended in Stormblood? I want to say Stormblood's what ended it. Well, that's when they were... No. Shadowbringers ended the crafting cycles that way. Stormblood started doing that, but it was finished by the Shadowbringers start. Yes, I think that was right. I know Shadowbringers was a revamp on the classes. Yes. Shadowbringer, or Stormbringer, Stormblood, we'll get it right, did a revamp on the classes, hard reworks. That hard rework was to get rid of all the cross-class skills and basically this, because they wanted to make the fights more difficult. But they couldn't because, and you know, you can only make a fight as epic as you can guarantee everyone has the same thing. And you can't guarantee everyone has all the cross-class skills. Ugh. We'll get it right. Yeah, that was that stickler point. Oh boy. And so, yeah, so that's what they were trying to do. Bring it all in alignment. I know it sounds weird, but that's the truth of it. Alright. If they know every class has got a certain thing, they can balance better. So they did. This is done. Nope, not quite yet. And that's what they've been doing since. You know, Shadowbringer, Stormblood did one thing, Shadowbringers did another, Endwalkers brought it back into alignment again. Yep. So everyone has sort of a direction to go now. I'd like to say yes. But after the reworks going into Dawn Trail, it's obvious that there's still a little bit of code that they're not overly super duper happy with. Right? Yeah. Aha. Last one. Just the right skills for the right banging of the hammers. For that, we have a series of tortilla presses. I don't think the rest of this will sell for very much, so we'll just dump it over there. Hard work in my share of presses when I get a spare moment for tending the shop. As soon as you got yours ready, you have to go get this. Finished already, have you? Just amount of right weightiness to it. The surfaces look perfectly flat. We'll steal whatever competition's left with the tortillas she makes from these. I want to see what these are going to be looking like. Meet TT the team. Hello, I'm Sisol, proud owner of Antis T's Tacos. Lovely to meet you all. Your lightning fast work with the presses is an absolute godsend. I can't thank you enough. We'd only been using hardwood presses at the manufacturer can't tell how many times I've had to order a replacement. Things break out the seamless sleight of forces. Metal presses will be a huge relief. That's why they were replacing them. You can take a beating and then some. Doubt, seeing you've proven yourself a woman of your word, the first person I come to for my cooking supplies from now on. Get these presses to the manufactory so I don't excuse myself here. Do visit my store. Shame you don't get to taste the tortillas you had a hand in making. Ooh. I don't even get to see what kind of presses this is. I suppose that's for the fair. I mean, like I said, there's no set press design. So, if they showed a press, someone would be, that's not a real tortilla press. So it's just easier. No. Keep that one off the line. Sorry again, was too slow. I only managed to prepare a single press. Me? You put your heart into your work, I can see that. If you're going to continue here, you need to come to grips with the stipulations of the job. Truth be told, I need you to outputting the same amount as Thalen here. Watching you work, you spend far more time devoting your attention to a single item. Sorry, I'm so thrilled to see my efforts appreciated before. I thought if I put all my all in these presses, Tasoy would be overjoyed. Wanted to make them flawless, easy to maintain, and in the process I lost track of time. Trying to make the best product possible, yay. Sometimes the customer only wants a tool that works. That's true. And they want quick. True again. Try to keep that in mind next time. Looks like you're not rid of me yet. Isn't it the other way around? I'm not rid of you yet. Can't rely on your help forever, but for now, please continue to lend us your expertise. Have another bunch of crystal. Never have too much crystal. Ain't that the truth? A marvelous metalworker. What shall we be making next? We've made sides, we've made presses, pans, pots. Urgent order has come in. Pello needs lightweight lanterns we can make before she departs the city. Uses a number of lanterns to travel. I understand she intends to sell a majority of them to folks back home. Brisk pace today. Will lantern be used on this, or will it be carried by hand? Is it depending on how the lanterns are to be used? Their intensity, size, practicality ought to be considered. Slave to the minutiae. Right, minute stuff, small stuff. Very well, I'll instruct you as we work. Do you not wish to hear these details as well? I've spent some time with the Pello. I have a grasp of their needs. Oh, I had no idea. I've seen little of the word myself, so my outlook is probably narrower than most. Perhaps that's why it takes me so long to understand the needs of our patrons. Uh-oh. Maybe I should... No, now's not the time. I must concentrate on completing the task set before me first. Uh-oh, that's a moment of doubt. Girl needs a confidence boost right now. I'll help get her started. Meantime, prepping those. Craft 6 at least. We should be in the clear. So what you making a lamp? Let's have a look at what kind of lantern we're making. Diminutive Pellumello in mind. We need more lar. Ah, tungsten cobalt ingot. So we got plenty of that. We just need more of the other part. What was it that I needed for the lar? I just need a bit more hydurium sand. 5 to be precise. Tallow candle. That sounds like alchemy. Oh, helio. Cobalt or tungsten ore. This is another one that's going to be expensive. So tungsten, cobalt, and cobalt. First up, got some high derp. Oh, nice. Exactly what I need. Do I need 5? I need 6. Plus 1. Plus 1. There we go. Perfect. Oh, bolt. Not bolt. You goofy. I know, cobalt's not a very high level ore. Newt. New. It actually isn't. There it is. Cobalt ore. We have it. We need 6 pieces. 30 of the other. Please bench me. 17 will be more than enough. And now we need the cobalt tungsten ore. Should be. Cobalt tongue. What's the ingots like? Yeah, no, we knew that was going to be expensive. Again, it's a turn-in for that. That's just redonkulo. Ah, perfect. There's 29. And we'll buy a 2. Perfect. And what are we going... Where do we get the candles, then? Its candle is obviously a purchased item. Battlecraft supplier, trade class supplier. Items. No. No. Nope. Candles, candles. Need the candles. Shop selling price $225, which means there's a shop that sells them. It's true. So let's take a look over here first of all. Crafter script materials, please. Just checking in case it's there. I need to drop that anyway. Yeah. Tallow candle, tallow candle. You're not selling the candles here. Maybe. Lightweight, durable, material suit. Think, punny, think. No. Okay. Yeah. Now, I have a little doubt that they'll be sold for stupid prices there. Yes. Tallow candle. Ah, it's not a high-level item. Fine wax. Let's ask the question. Oh, thank you. Take the money off. Y'all need a bit more of that. Sign venture, hunting. Just checking. No. If it's available at 27, that means there has to be a simple vendor that's selling it. Yes, 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 yes. So for that, I think we'll have to consult something for an answer, won't we? I think so. I think so. Because my mind is blank about where we get it. Let's ask the dumb question. Uh-huh. Was right. You were right. I was right. It is an item that is purchased. Want to bet it's sold for stupid prices on the market board? I had to look it up. I was right. It is a store item. You can tell that by the shop sell price. Now, somewhere... Ah, tradecraft supplies. Thank you. Tallow candle. And how many are needed for this job? 6. And if I search here for the same thing, you might have been able to get a better deal on it. $4.40 for 6. Grand total there. Perhaps, perhaps. But, he says, but, We have tungsten. We've got the cobalt ore. Yep. We have all the rest of it. Nice. We have a spot to sort of bang these out. Absolutely. Tungsten cobalt ingot, please. Be a little trickier. Let's see how much trickier it is, though. All right. Two, 8, 4. All right. And then for the other half, this. Okay. Little more expensive. How many do I need? I think I need 12 of them, didn't I? Well, that worked out even better than I expected. Yeah. Okay, so I don't need to use that. No, I don't need to use heart and soul. You don't have to put your heart and soul into it? No. That difficult. Just gotta keep an eye on where I'm putting my feet. Okay, that's 5. Holy moly. That was hard work. So Lower Gridania, Ulda has those candles as well as Old Gridania. Just the tradecraft person in whatever proverbial, Sapphire Exchange, and I don't remember what it's called in Old Gridania. I won't forget Sapphire. No, there was that quest, wasn't it? The point between how much of this you need to race for, there is. It's excessive, but, there it is. Boop. Boop. Gotcha. I need 12 of them. It's going to be just a tad on the skissy side, right? I got 4 now. I need 8 more then immediately. Well, that's good, but not good enough. I'd much rather have the... All right. Oh, I can just do that. I don't need that one and this one. I was being excessive. Overthinking the problem. Wouldn't be the first time, though. Overthinking the problem? Overthinking the problem in real life and in video games. Sometimes I forget. Game designers will design something with their own logic. And it doesn't have to make any sense anywhere in the logic of anything. It's tripped me up more than once. Like, aha, this is the way to go. No, it isn't. This is a dead end. This goes nowhere. Right. Meanwhile, right back at the beginning, there's a little sign that says, don't go that way. And you say, oops. And you can't do anything else about it. When you get these lovely signs, yes, it's excellent that you managed to do this, but now go back. It's like, ah. There's a couple of those that were hidden in there. Yeah, it is 12. Okay. Make more. I need more cobalt, don't I? Okay, let's do a side point then. Before we go get more cobalt, let's just quickly smack out these. This was one of the new ones right here. Hasty or frying touch. Or that's full. Don't need that. Ding 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 ding. Dun 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 dun. I'd much rather spend the time. Like I could just grab the material and then spend the time. Some people do that. They don't pre-do the work like this. I need that. They don't care about the pre-work. They just want the end work. So they'll make all the normal ingots and then spend all the time in their things to push the top item to mastery. Right? Okay, so they don't try to make craft. They don't do a high quality material. They'll do high quality on the final product. The in-between they don't care about. Not that that's a bad way to do it, it's just the way they do it. Some do like I do, which is all, you know, do the best you can with all the materials. Just because one makes the other easier. Some will do a mix, you know. Well, I can definitely get this stuff easy to make super good of, and I'll just use that to backload this one. And that works too. not every item that goes into a crafting is actually weighted equally on how much it adds, especially when the material is cooking. Cooking's infamous for it. Like, I got 5 spices, only 2 ingredients have to be really high quality. Regular pepper will do the job. You know, regular salt and pepper covers the job. You know, you don't have to have high quality salt and pepper. You know, some chef out there would just be looking at me blasphemously, going, you know, get out of the kitchen, we're not letting you in. You can just get out and stay out. Other people say, yeah, that's right. You know? I don't remember where pepper is sourced from. The original plant, that is. Modern cultivars are probably a little bit closer to home. But yeah, no, it should be good. Think your brain's getting itself in order? It could. It could. Could be sitting there going, I know I can have a happy moment now. I don't have to panic so much. Brain do that often? Does anyone's brain not do it often? Get all excited about a brand new quest, and it's like, you didn't need to. Oh. Watch your fingers before you push the wrong buttons. And that would be terrible. And that's why this has a lead over. Oops. Fortunately, I did not lose the material. I would have been upset then. I would have been very upset with myself. You got too relaxed in what you're doing. And you started pushing buttons you weren't supposed to. Like, yep. It happens. The best of us. We see the, ooh, I could get a me out of it. And you're like, yeah. And then you push a button and you're like, no. Right after you've pushed it, you look up and you recognize it's like, no, you... Right? It's not quite like getting caught in the middle of a blast. That's, you know, it's like, oh no, I'm out. I'm clear. I'm not clear. Ow. I will do better. Right? It's like, why do we fall on the floor? So the healer can pick us up again. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it. I'm sure too many people get grumpy. Like, I got more than enough bang juice in this one to do this. Right? You know, people get angry or upset. I can get the frustration, but... You know, Even if you perform your part miraculously perfectible, question is, what led them to not? I need 30. I got 3, 9, 12, 20, 4, 8, and 2. We got more than enough cobalt to do the job. Nice. Patch that. Patch that. Yes. Figure that one out. I'm fixing the tools that I'm using with the tools I'm using. Someone's like, wait, how do you fix a hammer with the hammer you're using? Wait, it's like you're fixing the hammer, yes, that you use, yes, with the hammer, yeah, that you use. But we just did. Gotta love the logic some days. Drive you mental, wouldn't it? Brain just can't handle that level of logic. It's like something's wrong here, George. Can't quite figure it out. I'll have to share that with the guild. But that goes right in the classic crap that I show up and drop on the Discord. Like, it's like, why do you bring us this existential crap at this time of the night? Because I can. I mean, it makes sense. It's like, oh, I'm fixing my main weapon with a hammer. Okay. I fix many things around the house with a hammer, too. Supposed to, but I do. I think every guy does. It's like, I can fix that with a hammer. That's a screw. It'll work. Good times. But somehow I think we're breaking the bank on this one. I need about 3, 2. You have 5 right now because you got a good marker. Hey, someone bought that piece of lumber. Ooh. Yes, they did. We got that big old one. Like, hey, someone bought your market. Yay! Got 8 of them. 2, 9. The fact that they took the control off of this by default does bug me. Yes, because it was... These were all control ones, these were ones, and these were alt. And then you took the alt off, and it's like, what? Why? No! Messing with me here. Lost my position, had to basically figure out what I was up again. I do that, too. Only so much attention, I started paying attention to something else, and my brain went... Confuse him. Real fight up there some days. Some days. Ooh, we can do that politely. Look at that. Bonk. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. I know, it's a low point, it's a high point. It's a bunch of bad jokes. It's just me trying to get it nailed here. That's better than doing what the knight did. What's that? He went around, just going out flailing all over the place. What do we need? 2. Plenty. I clicked this instead of that. That's what happened. Tap, tap, tap. We're not going to break the bank today. I only got 2 more to go. 2 more? 2 more of these to go. You get yourself into a bit of a habit for the stuff, won't you? You do, you do. You know, you get a rhythm going. I can see people racing for this. Increases quality at no cost to durability, but with a high CP cost. Hmm. And this one here. Reduces durability, loss of next action. Only be used once per synthesis. Well, it's a good one. I don't use it that often, but I know it's there. It is the 100 capstone skill. Most reason I'm not using it. You should. Agreed. It's like... Right? It's like any new ability, you forget you've got it. I don't remember I had that. I can do this. Ding! See? Oh. Oh, interesting, yeah. Right? Great power. Don't get me wrong. Awesome. But often forgotten because it's new. Nice, easy build. Let's put these together. One lantern. Nice. Excellent. What was it? There's a... It's innovation. That one. It holds the step. Oh, you. 6 points off. I was like, no. Why would you do it? Ding ding bong bong. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All that stress and work for those first items, and you're just like, yeah. Just do it in one. You know? So, yeah. $1,000, easy. One more. That's all I got. One. 5-7, plenty. Tight. Ding ding dong da do. Okay, we'll just take the straight direct trap to Tuliola. All right. What you make? What a matey. No account on those lanterns. You got some great lanterns. That ought to fantastic. One would have no trouble treading even the most poorly kept roads at night with this. That's what I made? Huge. All ready to set off then? Oh, take whatever lanterns you were able to prepare. No problem. Finished crafting a selection I dare say you'll be quite pleased with. Hello. Splendid, simply splendid. My thanks for preparing these in so short a time. Aww. She needs a bit of a happy hand here. Of course, merchant like yourself, time is money, so we're pleased we're able to be of service. Pleasure's all mine. I'll be setting off. I wish you continued success. Just, she got a bit of a split at the beginning, bit this, and now she's had her thunder completely stolen. I thank you for your aid. We couldn't have done this without you. Understands this most clearly. She failed to craft even a single after all. Really? She's going to want to quit. We're going to have to do something to basically this. This is an urgent request. Surely you can imagine what a befall traveling out without a lantern. Oh, don't hit her like that. She's already sad at this. So you know my code. Never ever keep the customer waiting. If you want to work here, then I'm begging you to pick up the pace. I'm sorry. Not this. I can't make something of quality at the speed you require. Yet also simply can't forsake all else for speed. I want things to make things just right for people who use them. my dignity as a former potsworn, as an artisan. This is one thing I cannot yield. I never should have come here. Return to Earth and Shire, renew my contract with the Moblins. Wait! You took too big a swing at the lady. Potsworn? What's she talking about? You had to see that. This whole business of being an employer, I fear my inexperience may be blamed for setting her off like that. Give me a minute to process this. 2 levels later. A metal miracle worker. The next quest continues the story. 95 and chocolate cake. Ooh, double the chocolate cakes. Appreciate you being here. Really someone to talk to right now. Should I chase after her? Should I leave her be? I would ramble a bit. It might help me clear my head. The truth is, I think the world of her. Yeah, great. Of Papa Winnie. First came out, lost pup. Lost its bark, head hanging, ears drooping and all. The pup had determination. I could see it in her eyes. When she told me wanted to work here, she meant it. I knew it then. I know now her devotion to craft's the real deal. Ain't denying it, but the fact is her approach is time-consuming, and that runs counter to the core tenet of my shop. That said, I'm the one who decided to run things this way. The reason it did, well, let's just say I lack talent to craft quality items at a pace I'm comfortable with. So you go fast and produce quickly. She produces slow. Somewhere in between, you work together. Sheer awe of the way you're able to make veritable works of art with such efficiency. Leagues above someone like me. Everything I know about metallurgy I learned on my own. You didn't study under someone? Come to think of it, even though I've been hiring your service all the time, I've told you little about myself. That's about to change. Youth used to be put together equipment for the local hunters in a village far removed from here. Or any other signs of civilization, for that matter. Developed a love for the craft in those days, decided to pursue it, followed where the people were, led me to Tulliola. First thing I did here was merely Moblin willing to hire me. Even where I come from, everyone knows nobody finds finer metals than them. I figured I could learn from them on the job. No, they don't teach. Pleaded with them to finally offer me a chance. On condition I moved to Komakaza. I refused. I wanted to be near the people I craft for. That was that. I gave up my opportunity to learn under the Moblins, founded my shop here, specialized in daily necessities with a promise of swift delivery. Moblins aren't masters of, not of metallurgy, but of caretaking. I see before she left, I reckon there's much about the Moblins I don't mind filling me in. Well, they hire people who already are artisans, supply them all their needs and wants, and let them build. So that's the way of it. All this time I thought those metal marvels were made by the Moblins themselves. When they agreed to hire me back then, they must have wanted me to move so I could learn under other potsworn in their care. Potsworn like this who never been thanked by a customer once in their life. Uh-oh. But she said she was going to return the work for them. Must have cut ties for a reason. I'm not sure her former employees will take her in so easy. I'll admit I'm worried about her. I want to see if she's all right. I want to see what kind of environment the Moblin's prepared for their artisans like her. Tagging along with me to Earthenshire? Sure, we'll head over there. We don't seem to have any urgent deliveries to make. Oh, we can have some fun with this. We can? We can. We'll zip over to Doc Paga. And we'll make a diversion. Diversion? A diversion! Right in the middle of a quest. Bird meat back on the menu. Like, wait. What are you doing? Ah, ha, ha. Lands. Every adventurer eventually gets into this sort of way of doing things. You do? Yeah, we do. Sooner or later, when you see that the quests run through one area and come back to another, you're always going to have a case of... You'll have 60 seconds to get there. Should you fail, you have to come back here. Quick. And it's a box full of gold work. So this has got to be at least 500 pounds. Look at that. Iron carry. You want to get yourself strong, do this. You know where you're going? Not a frickin' clue. Jump with a big box of gold, though? Holy crap. Tough, man. Ah, shipment. Thank you. I'm not going to turn these in. I'm just going to murderize things on the way. So I've got to go to Earthenshire. Take Doc Paga, murder stuff. You know. We've got to hear this person, murder that, go over here, do this, and then before we leave, we'll turn them in. Efficiency. Every gamer does it. We do? We all do. It's like, oh, we can do these quests all in this era. Oh no, what's wrong? My worries and woe? You people are too good to us. Time, feel free to chime in. We'll discuss this lady's concerns. How do you feel about your tour guide duties? It's fine if you're simply enjoying the work, but please don't hesitate any issues you encounter. There was something bothering us lately. Those of the old gang, we're not a polite bunch. We try to watch our tongues. Old habits die far. We're afraid the customers might be put off by our rough way of talking. Well, the Hano have their quirks as well. Yes, we speak a little differently. It's exactly that sort of thing that customers are here to enjoy. I hadn't thought of it like that. My thanks. That actually makes me feel better. Yay! Let them know we've been worrying over ourselves for nothing. Glad we were able to put your concerns to rest. Learn our guide practice. Please express regards here. Absolutely. Yeah, it'd be a little rough around the edges, but a surly guide is this. Like, try to find the best person for the job. Sometimes the best person for the job is the person you don't expect. Ain't that the truth? Bird's back on the menu. Let's obliterate the bird. Game bird whistle. Game on! Splat. Like, what were you doing? Just a little bit of work on the side, because we can. Here we go. This is where the Moblins and the Potsworn live. Where do you reckon Pomeranian may be? Right there. That's it. No room for another artisan? Wait. My goodness, Raja, Thalen, what are you doing here? Didn't want to leave things between as they were. Thalen told me about the Potsworn. Knew you cared deeply about the quality of work, but I didn't understand how much till coming here. This place is filled with masterpieces. I can see how making them would be much more fulfilling than my boring old tools. Will you become a Potsworn again? Former help hand has already welcomed someone else. Then come back with me. Now that I've seen firsthand the kind of work you are involved with, I can give you qualitative tasks you excel at, I'm sure of it. That's not bad. Split the but that would go against your code. It's her code. She can rewrite it. No, I mustn't return. I refuse to inconvenience you any more than I already have. Ugh. You both complement each other so well, can't you see that? Right? You're fast. She's detail work. Countless craft hands make metal pieces. We can discern craftshands' characteristics with quick fastness. Papan and Rashol, they are opposites. One's strength is the other's weakness. By compensating one for another, they can create masterpieces faster and greater than anyone could on their own. You think so too, don't you? Right? She does the detail work, you do the roughing, and there it is. Why not put Idale to trial test? Balance scale is broken. Needs repair. Fulcrum is no good. Very unstable. Cannot check true rate of anything. This then fix materials. Pony cease to finishing touches. Thalen help these two work together. Instead of crafting individually, we simply handle the tasks we specialize in. Division of labor. You do what you do best, she does what she does best. Everyone gets the job done faster. Give it a shot. Can't abandon our friend in need. Capable of artisans here. What do you say, Papani? Papa! Weenie. Just call her Weenie. Winnie? Winnie. Winnie. Winnie and roll. I'm preparing the components. Give me a moment, would you? Mm-hmm. Teamwork makes the dream work. Helpful help hand. It's very careful, very elaborate. It's very deep, fathomless regret did I feel the day she ended her pot pack. For oversee the whole thing, but efficient it is. Willing to give this a try. Here are the components, like you to assemble the fulcrum. Then once you're this, hand it over. See if she can replace it with any finishing touches. I believe most of the finished way to go about it. You do the heavy forge work. I'll do the intermediate forge work. She'll handle the light work. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this. Fulcrum. Make it high quality. Good as an armor smith. This, I now confirm the fulcrum will indeed be necessary to this function. I this with the assembly. Oh, funny. Though it may surely restore the scale's balance, there's more that hinges on the success of this replacement fulcrum. You scuzzies. There's always a dad joke hidden in there somewhere, and that is it. Because the fulcrum is the hinge. Ah. Magnificent. Shall replace this with this one immediately. Bit of fine metal work, just to in and outs on it. I don't know why I'm involved in that. Should be between the two. She's like the goldsmith and she's the blacksmith. I'm doing the armor work. The balance grew crooked after long years of use. When the fulcrum's been replaced, I'm pleased to report back in working order. Some stiffness, so I applied oil to ensure all functions smoothly as possible. Marvelous, like new. Now I can measure true weight with quick fastness again. Wonder official from heart bottom, thank you, craft hands. As I should be thanking you. I truly enjoy the feeling of interacting with patrons directly. We take pride in providing the perfect place for creators to create. That's how we know each craft hand requires different environment to thrive. Bonnie requires an infinite where she is heart bottom thanked, then that's where Bonnie can do her best craft work. She should hold on to such a place and never let it go. It truly wouldn't be a trouble if my skills would truly be a benefit. I wish to work with you again, Raj. You're an artisan I aspired to be, never could become, Winnie. First opened my store, I yearned to learn to forge metalwares, where that would be revealed by all, but I wasn't good enough, so I let go of that dream and focused on my strength. Built my business on quantity instead of quality. Work side by side, I know we could deliver not only product quality, have them read as soon as a customer requires them. I need you. She does the quality work and assurance, and you do the heavy pounding. All's well that ends good well. All's good well that ends good well. Cheering for your success, Papani. I call her Winnie at this point. Winnie and Raj. It's thanks to you stepping in and helping us that Winnie and I were able to have a heart-to-heart. Yay! There's no better way to an artisan's core than through the process of crafting, eh? As one yourself, you know this all too well. Yet your purview extends far beyond the realm of this trade. Don't think I've forgotten you're an explorer, too. I know I can't keep someone like you with your talents tied down to my shop forever, but I'm hoping you'll stick with us until this get the hang of this new flow of things. Sound all right to you? Absolutely. Let's head back to the city. Ting, 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 ting. Dunk, 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 dunk. Alright. So, oops, where's the way out of this door? Cool. Alright, quick hit that. Mm-hmm. Such a lassical way to get around, isn't it? Have someone else fly you? Yeah. Pulling them well tight onto the collar around your shirt. Yep. Hope that one leather strap that goes across my belt point holds tight. This way I can complete this. Yay. I should also make this basically... I think this will fill it up. Yay! Which means if we get everything else early done, we can come run back here and go through this stuff. That'd be nice. Cook's in need of his bird. I'm gonna give him the bird. Yep, here's the bird. You can have the bird. Right, there you go. Good old chunk of bird. Yes. Someone else just looks at, why do you always snicker when you give me the bird? Yay, someone got a level. Level 98. Yay! Yeah, see? That's fired off that quest. So, if we have time, we'll get to it. We have other things we need to do too. Travel. Teleport. Oliolo! We have two more quests? Yes, 2 more quests to get to, which is 1 more major crafting and then 1 minor craft, is it? I think. Back to what you make, Mickey. Dun 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 dun. Moblins provide for artisans, room and board, heaps of materials, unlimited time to focus early on the craft. Ask me, nothing's more peaceful than this shop here. Myself come to understand that while Earthenshire has its charms, so does Ralso's metalwares. Always cherish my time as a potsworn, but you know I need environment that I can connect with people to whom I craft. Allow me to welcome you back to the shop. Let's give it our all. Crafting processes. Forgive us a few minutes, would you? Quest complete. Time's up. Good to see you. Yay. Finished discussing how we might go about using our strengths to complement each other. Conclusion, if we craft first-rate... Oh. Conclusion, that together we can craft first-rate metalwares. Sort I never would have considered crafting in the past. I'd accept a special order. Acquaintance that Palace Seer was looking for an artisan to craft a censer for the ceremonial practices. Told them I'd happy to oblige. A trifle to craft if we're at simple censer, but seeing its use for ritual worth, I believe it should be require delicate and precise ornamentation. Decide to split the tasks up. She'll prepare the molds while I oversee the decoration and finishing touches. So where do I fall into this mess? Still getting used to this whole dance, bound to step on each other's toe till we find a sense of harmony. Like you to make a number of censers to ensure no matter what happens, we meet our deadline. Before different from those in Palace, but quality work is quality work. Confidence that a seer would be happy to use any that artisan of your talent can make. Yeah, fair enough. Translation? I'm sure you've seen them. Yes. Oh, what's a censer? Ah. Okay, we're doing that kind. Cinnamon, titanium gold, white gold ingot. Okay, I don't have that, do I? No, I don't. I don't have any white gold ingot. Ooh, I have 3. 3 regular. Definitely don't have any cinnamon. 2. Cinnamon is gathered. Yep. Tree speak. So let's see what someone's selling cinnamon for first. Cinnabar, cinnamon. Even though it's 73 a unit, shop selling price 4. Shop price like 4. Zaina, I have a mission for you. Excellent. Botany. Cinnamon. Okay, I don't have any white gold. Do I have any true gold? No, I don't. Okay, so I want to look here for... Okay, so we're doing that one by hand. Cool. I need white gold ore. 10. So I need... make 6 of these. That's 30 times 2, 60. So I need 60 ore. Well, this... and that's 42, and this... cheaper than that. Yep, then I need... this one's going to be fun. True gold. Crafting material, selling price, sells for 3 gil. Okay. Ilmeg, Bookman shelves. Alright, we'll go get that one ourselves. Gotta fetch that one yourselves? Gotta fetch that one myself. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, titanium gold nugget. True gold sand. Oh. Okay. That's what makes me say this one. Got any pile of that? No, I don't. About true titanium gold. I don't. Cool. I am mistyping this somewhere, I will bet. Yeah, it's all one word, true gold. Okay, the ore. Okay, so I can get away with that ore. What's the best price there? I need 12 of that. That's 3,200 there. There's 15 items here. There's 12 there. Done. What I need, right? Scuff it. I got it. Right, now I need true gold sand. How much of that do I need? I need 6. Yes, I need 6 of those. So I need a 6 here. Cool. And titanium gold. I can't spell titanium. Not 30, but 60, and I might as well buy these two. That's cheaper than that. Cool. So, this, that, this, that, and I've done the wrong thing here, haven't I? I didn't need to buy that much titanium ore. And I need 30 of that, and I need 15... Wait, my numbers aren't right. Right. One for every 5. I need 60 of those. I got 12 here. I need to make 12. That's right, 12. Yes. Okay, so I got the right amount of that. I just don't have the right amount of... I only need 6 sand. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, cake. And I need cake. Yeah, why not? Use 2 cakes. I can eat 2 cakes if I want to eat 2 cakes. Okay. White gold ingot should fall under gold work. Yeah, goldsmithing. So goldsmithing. Fortunately, I should have little problem creating this stuff. Shouldn't? Nope. Alrighty. Well, maybe I will have problems making this stuff. Two, 5, plenty of room. 1, 6. 1, 6 would make enough. Go. I'd like to, but I can't. I need to know how close I can get to this when I blow through this way. I am nowhere near the marker, am I? About halfway up the line. It's terrible. Can't even do that. All right, we'll do it with an excellent. Won't say no to that. You're foolish. I'm gonna have to start using that. Yep. Three, 3, 8, 8. Yes. You are a dork. Reached up and smacked that. It's like, ah! Brain, want to work with me on this one? I know. Oh, he gets an excellent back. Holy crap. Tell me about it. $25. 250. The 2 would cake that up, and that. So that's right in the marker. We can do that. More than one way to, well, pound a piece of metal. Vertically or horizontally. Yeah. Someone who's not an omnicrafter would obviously be having to it makes it 50 instead of 40. Someone fighting with lesser gear? Yes, remember that. You're doing this as you're leveling, you'd be doing it with more lower grade gear. And without the skill I'm using. But you get it 100. Someone's like, you're cheating, and then some. Oh. See, that's the thing. No. Every gamer wants an advantage in everything they do. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I can't use it mid-combo. That's what that just showed me. Oh. Ooh, good to know. It is good to know. Doom-dee, doom-dee. That's half of it. Do-do-do. Not just plain. Yeah, this next action, don't care what it is. Well, that both were 150s. Oh, well, nothing there that's lost. Different is it gives me more steps or more that buff. Once I complete making the other one, I should be able to make, because I was only looking for titanium nuggets. Yeah. This is the 96 material. The other material I should be able to whack out relatively quickly. It's going to be a fun one to balance around. I innovate, though, isn't it? See, that's an ability, not an action. This is an ability too, though. Wonder what it counts. Do this, that way my hand's not near the top. And I don't accidentally go, oh, I need to hit this button over here, because my brain's not working on it. That would be terrible. I'd be like, you've done it again, George. And that'd just be a shame. Ways not. Veneration. Groundwork. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. 9. That ding's gonna get me, though. So I guess, ring! So I keep looking up, looking for the other, where the ding's coming from. It says, like, it's a new ding! I don't know where the ding is. It's a ding. It's that new button dingling. Oh, right. Just get good at it, don't you? Mm-hmm. Probably been faster to run out there and get the cinnamon. May have. Not going to disagree. That might be a possibility. Oh, I should have. Dork. It's a shiny thing over there. You push that button. But this button was shiny. You know. This is what you get when you get into a rhythm. People that do the Makiro thing is all about basically raw efficiency. And there's, you know, it works regardless whether it's this condition or that condition, because it has to. You lose a little, I don't know, fun in the mix. Maybe. A little throw in here and there. Tappy tap tap. And a third tappy tap tap. Round work. All right, that completes all that. Oh no, it is that. Titanium gold. What was I thinking? Ding 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 dong ding dong. Hmm. I think if I use this and then hit that, it would dink me that. Hmm. I really do. I think I'd basically just waste it. It'd be something I would have to test when doing something I know I can just outright complete. Yeah. So like hit this on something I do next week for the collectible turn-ins or something. Yep. And then you go this, that, and then see what happens. I think that sounds like a brilliant possibility to find an answer to a question I've got in my head that I may not remember in time. What else is new? It's good. Fortunately, I only have to craft a few of these. Yay! Can't even go for it. Excellent! Two, 8, that. Okay. That one threw me right for a loop. You were doing too good. If this is going way too smoothly, something bad is going to happen. Oh. That one was good. Hmm. I know. A little underwork, but that's okay. My mind is not allowing me right now to do the math. It says, this could be good. This one, that one, and some hammer work. All right, 2 more to go. $15. All right, we can find something in the 15, maybe. All right, and complete these 2 in 15 minutes. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4. I know, it's not quite the same. Isn't? New. Good trade. Ding-ling, bonk. Have hammer, will pound. If I did this. Like, what the hell did you just do? It's good, wasn't it? You like doing that. Half off and then ground work it up. Okay, so that and that, I need the cinnamon. Cinnamon you're not going to get high quality for. New. Is people selling? Oh, right. I thought I saw cinnamon for stupid prices. All I need is 6 of it, though. E. For farms, I thought I saw it. What's this? Gathering log. A fall gourd float. Just because I only need 6 of it. Teleport costs us better, so I was hoping it would take me a bit longer to do, or not. Honest. Should have done this to begin with? It's only a venture. I'm sure I can sell that chunk of cinnamon for a decent price. No, I'm good. I'm going to get 8 off that, so. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's 1 that. Cool. I'm not going to start crafting right here. I'll get punched in the face by a mightling. Like, see, I at least have 34,000 hit points here and stealth. When I do this, you're just mortal. Thou art mortal. Like, thou art mortal. Remember, thou art mortal. Oh. One, 3. I only need to make 6 that. Well, there's enough in that to do that. Okay, same thing here. That was a waste. So that was a closer one. It was a closer one. Dun, 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 dun. Go for it. Hmm. One, 3, which will make this 6, 5, and that makes it perfect. Finished really high up here, but I need one more. What are you doing? Do it at that. I can definitely do it there. Planning. I am planning. Scheming up the thing. Scheming up the thing. Touch of cinnamon. Counting on this. For ceremonial, need only easy to employ, but elaborate design as well. More like incense burners, but hey, be damned, this might be some of the finest work I've seen. Easy for the seers to use, ornament is flawless to boot. You've truly outdone yourself. And how did you two handle it? That's an example any artisan would be fool not to follow. As always, help. I am grateful for your help. For a blessing, Winnie and I were able to find our rhythm, prepared a few sensors ourselves. Indeed, if we work together, I have no doubt we can fulfill any quest for a request that comes our way. Still, to think we were able to prepare so many on your own. I am thoroughly impressed. Goes to show you how diligently you must have honed your craft before crossing the salt here. I've learned a great deal from seeing your work. Best get these delivered, lest I tarnish my good name as shop. I appreciate if you both wait here. Shouldn't be long. Good news, both of you. Us here, there's none other than the palace seer who made the order. They were so moved by the quality of our work that they wished to thank everyone involved directly. I've never seen such sensors of marvelous make in all my days at the palace. Not only do they function perfectly, but each one is simply exquisite. They are most beautifully designed. Burning incense is essential to our rites. But many of our sensors were destroyed in the invasion. We were in dire straits, but thanks to your swift, masterful work, we can resume our practices again. Glad we're able to help. Indeed. Work of such quality, I dare say, is fit for a queen. And with that said, I would ask you and your team to prepare something for the royal family, if such work would interest you. I can return to the palace and make arrangements for formal requests. What do you say? I say yes. It would honor us. It would be our pleasure. Wonderful. I shall make the necessary procedures. I'll be in touch. Now here's a question. The royal family themselves use metalwares we craft. Wouldn't that make us the purveyors of the royal court, or to the royal court? That it would. It would be surprised to receive a personal request from the seer in the first place. But to think we may soon craft metalwares used by Val Wooklamet and Val Kona. Should they this will be our first appointment by the royal palace. I know full well this is a job for Pomoni and I should tackle alone, but a request this magnitude, this very fate of our metalwares, deliver nothing. Yes, stick by us a little longer, please. Yep. Hey, fish jerky's good. I won't burn it early this time. Next time. No, we'll burn the cake first. For the last one, we'll do an alchemy tomorrow. Oh, we got visibly nervous. Received word from the seer. They wish to meet us near the palace, where they reveal the full details of their request. We'll head there first. Once you're ready, join us at the arterial climb. What? Oh, there. Ah, it's a painful spot. It'd be easier to go up here. Now, here's the question. Will they actually have either of the vows show up and find out what's going on? That would be fun. At least the jungle gem survived. That would suck if that burned. Only imagine what wonderful treasures the palace holds. Yay. Hope I may be able to glimpse them one day. Some of these steps lies this. Despite all my years in the city, I've never had the pleasure of visiting it myself. Visiting it myself. It looks even bigger up close. Welcome, esteemed artisans of the Raj Sold Metalwares. Thank you for coming. Discuss this request in official capacity. May I begin? Of course, eager to hear what exactly we'll be crafting. Inform you, we wish to construct a pair of solar reflectors. Forgive me, I've never heard of such a thing. May I ask what it is? It's a tool which reflects light, focuses in on a single point for purposes of starting fire. Think of it as a curved mirror of sorts. We Mamulja, who revere the sun's ray, we believe fire produced by its light banishes the wicked to the shadows. Every fire you see burning in the palace halls is sacred, lit by the sun itself. Right, so parabolic mirrors. By the way, you mentioned you wished us to craft a pair, in other words? Ascended to the throne, at Paramount, they receive their own individual sun reflectors for ritual purposes as soon as possible. That said, they are fickle devices. Even the slightest imbalance or deformity in their construction can result in a complete lack of functionality. What's more, Cloudy weather extends the time it takes to produce flame exponentially. While it may appear simple in design, in practice it's anything but. Finest artisans can be trusted with something so delicate a device. Will you accept this? You make them like a solar cooker. We'll make the reflectors for you. Right? I stake my honor as a craftswoman on it. You do? Yeah. People can, you do it right, you can actually cook it on it. Allow me to share a copy of the design plans used for the antecedent ceremonial reflector. Okay, she's not formally trained. Yet we know this knows nothing more than a reference, for this reflector was made for the light consort Guljaja. We expect an altogether different design from you, one befitting the new Dawn servants. Understood. Leave it to us. I've got a hell of a job to do. Those mirrors got to be pretty close and polished to shine. Like, seriously polished. It's going to require, like, I know this is going to basically just be a finished work. Uh-oh. No. Nailed it. Good thing I did have both servings of cake. I need them. Plans are a little more elaborate than this. Wonder if drafter was a pot sworn. We need to build a base in such a way that the device can be rotated to capture sun ray with a concave reflective surface to focus the light. Started on the ornamentation. That the vows themselves will use something fierce. Don't help that the complexity of the dice, unlike anything I've ever crafted before. I dare say, and I'll have our hands full preparing just a single one. We'll make sure our god this magnum opus leave this. As for the other one, the finest metal worker I know. Counting on making something beyond everyone's like this. Sure they'd enjoy getting something from your hands. Charge of the design is their dear friend. You know their taste better than us. Finished, I'll make sure this prepares identical is yours. During the materials, I passed through Bayside Bevy on the way back, collected everything we require. Let's just say the word. Alright. As an armor craft. Okay, we got 80 on the go. Goofball. Finished already? Question this. You simply must show it. No mean craft. It's a simple task. How are you faring? How's this? Already finished? This device every ounce of sort of quality I've come to expect from you. Tending my portion of the effect upon us currently see the more delicate touches. We'll set off for the palace. Might actually be a fun quest to finish. Are these the requested reflectors? Nice. Working in tandem with this, spared no effort in making the device something fit for the royal company. How seamless the surface, not a blemish to be found. Indeed, these do be most worthy of the vows. Yet appearances are not everything. Above everything else, they must perform their function. Allow me to evaluate whether they do. Now, those freckin' logs would be a little iffy. Usually you would have something around the end, cloth and other such material. It works. Though you're casting shadow on it, you scuzzies. Both lights so swiftly. What astonishing craftsmanship. I'm truly glad I came to you with this request. The vows will certainly cherish these reflectors for years to come. If it please you, I would secure your service for a more official capacity. Would you say to a royal warrant of appointment? Greatest honor anyone could wish for. Happy accept. Did the family need any metalwares or quality? For sure, metalwares would happily serve. You have my word. Heartening to know such wonderful establishment exists within our fair city. I shall see your money and the official letter of appointment sent out forthwith. You have my sincere gratitude for your great work this day. Man! Never felt more blessed to be an artisan in this moment. The seer had such kind things to say. Thank goodness I returned to work here. Da-da-da-da. Can't thank you enough. We could never have come this far without you. Even when left, I can't say I would have mustered the courage to go and see her had you not been by my side. In my ignorance, I believed the main selling point was speed and speed alone, but thanks to you, we'll soon receive a royal warrant of appointment. I can't express to you how thankful I am. Oh, mistress. I must thank you as well. When first we met, I'd recently left the comfort of Earthenshire, was struggling to come to grips with my work here. Words can ill express how grateful I am to you for helping me carve out a place here for myself. For more, I will continue to leverage my strengths in making metalwares our patrons need. Patrons? Patrons. Oh boy, I'm doing it again. As will I. In other words, I think we're finally ready to give this a go on our own. We'll become a shop that excels not only in delivering products to our customers with speed, but with a quality they won't find anywhere else. I suppose that makes us rivals. Damn right, we may not be on your level yet, but I will work ourselves to the bones until we are. Thank you for everything. Truly, you'll always be welcome at Metalworks. Just A1, I don't care. Ta-da! You've completed all this. Now consider you the most masterful of metalworkers. The others, doubtless, and Wakshumeki need your aid. Well, that'll be tomorrow's redunculo. Yes, it would be. But, that said, I would be remiss if I didn't whiz over and finish the Doc Paga quest piece. I know, it's a Monday, I'm gonna run a little later, that's okay. An extra espresso in the morning will cover me nicely, or it'll send me through the roof because not used to that amount of coffee in that not short amount of time. I think I have trouble saying things now, wait till then. Oopsie. Dun, 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 dun. Man in yellow is here to do the chores. Lip-loo. Guess from across the salt. Satisfied. Hello. Oh. Has the look of a satisfied fellow. Good to see you. Have you heard? The new eatery is a roaring success. His time as a cook in Chalone exposed him all kinds of cuisines. The young fellow is both surprisingly skilled and commands an impressive repertoire. His comrades, too, have proven worthwhile additions to having taken well to guide work. Slow down. Try to say things nicely. Stop trying to go too fast. Besides that, there's an interesting development. You remember Tiza, Wing of Reflection representative, don't you? Our very first customer? We were discussing my initiative, the former outlaws, and all of a sudden he tells me something he wishes to discuss in person. He's on his way to Doc Pogga as we speak. Hope you can join me for the discussion. He ought to be here any moment now. Hello. Feza, thank you for setting aside time to meet with me. Wonderful to see you again. You seem in fine fettle indeed. Fine fettle? Fine form. It's heartening to see you and the business doing so well. The strides you've made since my first visit are remarkable. Your expansion into upstream this with flying penalties was quite the feat. Your decision to employ former bandits done much for the wider community. Superb achievement. Know that my colleagues back in Tulliola are equally impressed. Last time I was here, I spoke of our position on tourism and foreign relations. It is with regards to this that the Wing of Reflection will seek your assistance. Of course, my inner abacus is clacking away. It's urging me to do everything I can to support you. We'd love nothing more to show our foreign guests the delights that Tural has to offer. Although visitors from overseas are few and far between, what exactly would you have us do? Entered into alliance with Rodzehan? As it so happens, we've received a visitor from the city-state. We told her about the travel agency. She expressed interest experiencing the region for herself. Would you be willing to provide her one of your tours? Yes. Fortunately, we have a slot available. Excellent. There is Rasa Ora. People know of current horns and ornate scales. Should mention she's also an alchemist by trade. I shall return to Tulliola, and inform her of the plan at once. I'll procure an alpaca porter for her journey. You get a tender when she arrives? I'd be much obliged. You'll be ready and waiting. Society quest accepted. Think the Wing of Reflection would entrust us with the nation's honored guest? What better way to promote Tural as a premier tourist destination? Wouldn't be in this position if it weren't you and all your hard-working staff. Oh, and our hard-working staff, not yours. Now then, we can't leave anything to chance. We need to fully prepare for Rasa's arrival. Don't suppose you visited Razahan? I'd like to learn as much as I can for Argos. Well, I did that, plus saved it from an invasion. Of course, I needn't have asked. I'm not surprised, at least, that our special advisor traveled so far and wide. Thavnir is similar to Kozuma, so I presume our guests will not be overheated by the heat and humidity. Local cuisine. Sharing Hanish fare with them? Inspire a suitable menu. Ooh, no. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! It's like we are not used to. Like we're used to spicy foods. Yes, you are. Anything I can help you with? Oh, we have a Hanish individual coming over with something of this. Welcome a guest from across the salt, putting together a menu that suits their taste ought to make for a fun challenge. Want to find on a dinner table at Rodzehan. Seemingly spicy food, lots of it. Dishes with plenty of fruit. Spirits are renowned one and all. Wouldn't be a meal with a drop one. I'll say plenty of fruit. When our similar lives, Turali fruits should suit her palate. Whip up a meal, puts local flavors front and center, and work with few flourishes to suit our guests. I've got this covered. Spicy. Very spicy. Well, I don't know if they're up for the spice, because after all, Zero's level of spice tolerance, and apparently mine, in-game, was sufficient enough to basically knock out the entire Medina. It's an interesting scale pattern. Welcome to Kozama. Raza, I presume. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Liplu, founder of the Turali Travel Agency. I'll be your tour guide. I thank you for accommodating me on such short notice. I am Raza, yes. I represent the High Crucible of Alkima, Razehan's state-sponsored alchemical shop. Wonder if I'm recognized. You're... Yes, aren't you? What a coincidence. Many places at once. Forgive me, you must not remember. I'm one of the alchemists at the great... You met at the great work. My associates and I examined your friend, Sinian. They do. I'll have to go back and see if they just patched her in or not for that. Or she was actually there in the background. I'd actually chuckle at that. I see, you already know each other. Think of it more of a one-sided than each other suggests. The people of Radzehan know all Thavnir and beyond owe a debt of gratitude to Thayland. Same goes for us here at this. He's done so much for our enterprise, not to mention the nation at large. Incredible. Fate certainly works in mysterious ways. I couldn't agree more. You know, you two are already acquainted. Would you care to join us on the tour? Of course. We'll have our own personal protector, if you insist. Oh, shall I flirt on that one? Why not? Allow me to escort you to your room. I'm sure you'll want to unpack your belongings. Would you mind waiting here? We'll be back in no time. Can't wait to see what Kozama has to offer. This is going to be marvelous. I'm glad I didn't arm up the spice levels. It is. It's lots of fruit, spirits, and spice. But if I had to push one above the other, I'd push the fruit. Like, oh man, the man in the green coat helped us here. Look over. It's a man in a yellow coat. Wait, no, yes. Oh, he's got a brighter coat now. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we get going? Or let's get going, shall we? Okay, the bounces are too cute. How it all works would fascinate them. Absolutely. You know, that it draws in this and produces ether in form to out. Local cooks, good fruit, good food. you're ever worried about which one to punch in the top one. Flying Pananides. Like, how do they fly? There's much to be seen and known. Metal workers, their pots sworn, and all the rest of it. I can see the Hanish ordering a large amount of alchemical gear through them. Oh, absolutely. Meticulous alchemical gear. What are they doing? Practicing for Ilihana? The fact that it also gathers and fires off ether to help maintain the reeds definitely increase their alchemists. Oh, yes. What a splendid place. It's working out quite well. I believe so. Everything went off without a hitch. Who would have thought we'd get to watch the Hano rehearsing for the next Ilihana? I only hope that Raza enjoyed her experience as much as I believe she did. I think she did. As an alchemist, two great sets of mysteries plus the next mystery. All sorts of things such as this. In fact, the water seems to be flowing right through the dirt. Reeds are food, it's this, and they're repowered by ether. I want to thank you for everything you've done. It was a true delight. The climate may be similar to that of Thavnir, but the native flora has been a sight to behold. Speaking as an alchemist, there were so many intriguing specimens to such potential. People, their culture. It was fascinating learning how Hano used woven floats to channel their magics during rites and rituals. The Pananides were simply adorable. All this will make for an engaging account when I report back to Vitra. Our two nations may have forged an alliance, but the ink has barely begun to dry on the parchment. Indeed, it was thanks to the efforts of the Scions that an agreement was reached at all. It'd be presumptuous to claim Tuliyola and Radzehan truly understanding one another yet. That's why the Satrap sent me, to explore the potential for other mutual beneficial arrangements, to confirm the friendship between our nations will stand the test of time. I'm sure it will. Anu and their unique magical plant specimens you spoke of, you think this knowledge may benefit Radzehan? The alchemists will be going nuts after it. If we're able to maintain relations and encourage a flow of people between our two nations, Radzehan stands to gain a great deal. Of that I'm certain. Besides, there's so much more I wish to learn about this land. I plan on spending the rest of my time here doing just that. Wonderful, simply wonderful. When you return to Radzehan, I hope you let everyone know what a great place Kozama Uka is to visit, or better yet, the whole of Tural. I definitely will. There's much to learn. It's like sent an alchemist here. It's like, woohoo. Suppose we should head back to the agency. Definitely worth the quest time? Definitely worth the quest time. But I got 35 seconds to get back to base before I'm out. I'm hungry again. No! I think I'll, picks and chooses, picks and chooses. sure if she saw status, there'd be a big old problem. Think? Very much so. What do you have to say additionally, Lipu? Just leave the rest to us. We'll make sure the remainder of Rasa's thing shall be great. Truly unforgettable. Resting in our quarters, I must say, relieved the tour ended without incident. Thank you for everything you've done. Visiting alchemists, they say vegetation seemed like a veritable, for our visiting now, Cosmo's vegetation seemed like a veritable cornucopia. Discoveries made by the Alliance will benefit Tuliyola as much as Radzehan. Type of exchange is exactly what the Wing of Reflection had hoped for. Shall make my proposal to Dawn Servant Kona as soon as I return to the capital. No doubt on my mind, the tourism industry deserves our official backing. And once we may offer it, we shall have a commemorative monument erected to make this clear to one and all. Your support means a great deal. I can't underestimate the role Thalen and the people of Cosma have played in our success. Their happiness is just as important to me. We Pel must earn to serve. The Pel we earn must serve to enrich the community, which is why I can't rest on my laurels even for a moment. Da-da. And it's turning dark. People enjoying good food. Places to stay. And that's been built up more over there. But you can't go over there. Thanks to the travels of Lipu and the travails of Lipu and her associates, the agency is on the cusp of receiving official backing. Hello, Principal. Mutual made this. Yay. Well, you know. I know a couple businesses that don't, well, they earn huge profit point, but they don't earn as much as they possibly could because they decided they've got enough coin. Extra special advisor. Okay. I'd be a fool not to do this. Oh, okay. No extra quests. Must not have that. Sworn is the next jump. It is. New things have been added to this. Nothing. I got 18. So we have Pello Pack, Pello Framer's Kit, Wind Up Pello, Annuity, the Orc this. So it's added the Framer's Kit. I will take one of those then. Dun, dun, dun. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth the extra run. So, we're going to run away for another day. Yahoo! Really? Absolutely. We stayed a little too late tonight just to basically get that all finished up so that tomorrow we got some more additionals to get into. Yay! Trying not to basically lose speed on this. Considering how close we had to cut it today, I'll probably not do those on screen. I'll get on a little earlier if I can. See if I can get that handled. They'll be good. Right, the Pello things? Yes. It'll just be a few extra quests on the line and nothing fancy pants on that. But let's roll it out because it's time to go on the outro. That's right. Tomorrow the timer's reset, so hopefully we can basically do this. We still have last week's book, so... Oops. noisy. So, what we're up for at last week's book, maybe we'll get it done, maybe we won't. Right? We hope to get a few things here, there, and everywhere, but not a good one. Stinky things. Anyway, so that's what we're going to go. Basically, we'll be finishing with the alchemy and the cooking. See if we can't just fry up a pile of goodies. Yeah. So if you're in for that, hey, see me tomorrow at 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. If your favorite is, you see what I'm doing in Starfield. I think I'm running out of side points to do. I looked it up. 75 is sort of the top line you need to get to before you got all the unlocks to happen. But we might just have to push down the main quest line now. Don't know. Haven't figured that out. But that'll be Friday, Saturday. So if you're in for that, I'll have to tune in next Friday, Saturday for it. We'll see what we're into. And a big old thank you for those who tuned in tonight. Yes, thanks for watching. If you caught this on replay, hey, thanks again. And if you're watching this on the YouTubes, hey, one more time, thank you. But this and always, I'm out of here, so I gotta go. Laters!